It's week 8 of the 2041 season. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Black Knights.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see it.
And Owen caught it up.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Wilson with a first down carry.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. But you look at this defense
against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? Or what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up on the ground with Wilson. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Slot man moves right.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Caldwell. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. This a 31-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw.
Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Houston.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Wow, that is incomplete.
I don't see more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Caldwell. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to...
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Black Knights have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off play action, Caldwell.
That is incomplete. But you look at this defense.
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no game, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Caldwell can't get away, and he's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away.
On the return, it's Rodgers.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and that will come the offense as they take over.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Burris, 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, this defense for the Eagles very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And on now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That's taken on the 25. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Caldwell. And that one to the right side and incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Caldwell. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a great play there. 65 yards. And the Eagles are once again back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Rodgers on the return. This taken in right around the goal line. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. This pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. Yeah, he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Caldwell. That's to his running back. Complete. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And here's Rodgers on the return. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Houston's offense taking over again. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you've got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down.
Second and 4 at the Eagles' 49-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. First target, first catch, and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Houston.
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Bass. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
First down, Black Knights.
They'll run on first down. Burris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
They'll set up a throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. This will be play number 7 on the drive. Third and a yard. Now a give, right side. Burris. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll keep it on the ground. Burris. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. On play action, they'll throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Black Knights have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's second and inches at the 35-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Operating from the gun. Caldwell. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. Caldwell. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now a 2nd and 2.
At the 40-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
They'll run with Wilson out of the shotgun. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. On 1st and 10, Caldwell. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 17-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Caldwell. It's caught outright by Graham. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Now they'll hand it off to Wilson. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Caldwell. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Baker.
And he'll only get a couple here, and that'll bring up 4th down, and they'll have time to talk things over as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
And his kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timeout.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. They bring their punter out there now. He's been terrific so far. And we'll see what he can do on the return. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, Caldwell. And that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Caldwell.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10. This offense back to work now late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
He finds his man, complete. It's Bass. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He finds his man, complete. That's Pearson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is indeed good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. To throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
So possession goes over here on the punt. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
At the 39-yard line.
A give. This is Wilson.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Caldwell. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a second down and 9.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Going right back to Wilson.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's got this down to the 35. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
He's got 9 points on field goals now. He's made 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these threes into sixes.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up on the board. But the offense has got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. It's Pearson. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Black Knights are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Here comes third and about a foot. Operating from the gun, Caldwell. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the ground, it's Wilson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Operating from the gun, Caldwell. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Looking to throw. Caldwell. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Caldwell over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Caldwell. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Graham. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off play action. Caldwell. That's complete to his running back, Wilson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Now a give. Running left is Wilson. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
To throw on 2nd down. Caldwell. His throw incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
To throw on 3rd down. Caldwell.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
And this one is right through. And that'll get the lead down to 5. That can be a thankless job sometimes to be a kicker, but they're thanking him right now. That's now 4 field goals. He's kept him in the game.
He sure has. That offense has got to find its rhythm because I'm not sure that just kicking field goals is going to allow them to win this game.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Houston set to take over. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But I also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Off the play fake. Caldwell. And And this one is incomplete.
If you're going to take a shot downfield, second and one is a perfect time to do it. If you're going to be in heavy run defense, you should have good windows to throw it downfield.
And it looked like there was something there right after the snap, but the defense able to recover. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Off play action. Caldwell. Well, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun. Caldwell into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And now out comes Houston. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st down, Black Knights.
Now a handoff up the middle. Burris. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute ball.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
And this will be taken at the 13. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw. Caldwell. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Ball start, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Back to throw. Caldwell. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards to go.
Now it's Wilson. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line.
88 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Caldwell. And to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Throwing again. Caldwell. And that is caught. It's Davis. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Rodgers on the return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They run the counter. Burles. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. run the clock down, make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Looking to throw on second down. Caldwell. He's going to sling this deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses when they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Wilson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On third down, here's Wilson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted in this game alone.
Yeah, get the trainer. They're going to need this guy. And they've needed every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 6. A little under 1:50 remaining. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back in the focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Well, plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try to get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday night has been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Pearson. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Throw complete there. Rodgers.
is down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So for the Eagles, they